Hello there, my name is Skull. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. Last time we have discovered a ledger in a trash container, apparently, and we've just returned the keys right now to the good the manager here of the Rolling Rags, or the guy's name apparently. And what we're going to do next is I want to leave the I had to end the episode because I wanted to actually there's a way we could actually read a watermark tag that's on our ledger. And to do it, we have to use a high-powered light from the car. So we're going to go back to the car. I'm going to turn it on to essentially give us the light we need. Also, we actually named the case of this game. We named the case the Hanged Man, since that was the most appropriate. There's the guy hanged, of course. That's the best name we can give out. So we're going to go back to the car and we're going to turn on the light so we can read ledger on it. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and a soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. Hey Kim, how do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes out his keys, and says, "Alright. Ready. I turn, you press to start. It's next to the preheater." He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage. Press engine start. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. Rounds per minute. That's a weird glow. Rounds per minute gauges jump, and the engine of Corpus Canema comes alive with a whiny growl. A growl sounds familiar, guys. You hear that sound? Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. Press the button labeled headlights. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle. There we go. I'll tell them off from the remote once we're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna drink some water. So, now we'll go up front and let's interact with this. Interfacing. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears, a street grid in the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you. There she is, Ravachol West. There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Around the borders of the watermark are hundreds of micro perforations. Look at the shimmering street grid. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Ravachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kinema's headlights. Wait, look around you. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry. In the middle of a broken plaza and a cone of light barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They're on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines. Ah, Martinez. He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this?" Point to the hole on the map. "Let me see." He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it. "Right here," he says. Excuse me. His finger to the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out in the great ocean. "I'm sure I've seen worse." "Oh yes. Coal City, La Reyame, the Burnout Quarter. All of them worse than here. Look at the perforations. There are many of them, and they're divided into three separate rows." Tell you up the different rows. The first row has 18 dots. What about the next one? The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border and then some. Count them individually. There are so many it's hard to count. More than 150 at least, maybe even 200. What about the last rows? The last row has 3 perforations. 3? That's it? That's it. Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots on the watermark. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They're your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you keep a record, officer. Officers often do. Let's take a look. Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Wait, 18 years I've done this? That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. What did you do all those blissful years of your youth then? I probably got drunk like a megastar. Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Ravachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is number of closed cases. Closed is good. it means finished. We've got, let's see, wow, more than 200. Is that a lot? It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. See, Kim, I told you I was a superstar cop. Call it what you want, you were a valuable member of your precinct. Now let's look at the last row. Right, those are your confirmed kills. You got precisely 3 perforations there. Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling. That's not too many. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve the case, it's usually by accident. It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones, so we have to be thankful for it. He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator, not to say relieved you're competent. Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? Yes, he says, declining to elaborate. It's not a problem for him to say it, however. How do you handle the strain? Everyone has their own method of coping, some more effective or self-destructive than others. It gives you a meaningful look. Personally, I find it helps keep up a few hobbies. Like what? Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it. Maybe I should find a hobby? Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves. You point to your yellow gardening gloves. Yeah. It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. Thanks for this. Lieutenant nods. Okay, let's go. Right, I'll go turn off the lights. He presses the remote key control. You can now see your city on your journal page right over the task description. Ooh. Let's see here. Name unknown, rank unknown, Superstar Cop 5, Apocalypse Cop 0, Sorry Cop 0, Bargain Cop 0, Communist 1, Fascist Ultra-Liberal Moralist, Good Cop / Bad Cop 2, Honor 0, People Killed 3, Cases Solved 216, holy crap, and Union Surface 18 years. So, what next? I mean, let's actually ask him about the case. We haven't been briefed by him yet. So let's go. So let's have a chat with good old Kim.
Yes?
Tell me about the case. What do you want to know? Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Ah yes, the case brief you missed. Now I remember. He opens his nose. Brief, yes, that sounds good. 3 days ago, the RCM emergency desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in the Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver has been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that trip, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is no ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. Wait, does this briefing say who the victim was? A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. Why didn't we know anything about the caller? They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. Why hide themselves? There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is a de facto police in Martinez. Now, it appears they start executing too. We cannot allow that. Hold on, and the RCM is? That's us, the River Trail Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. Let me just make this perfectly. Our job here is to find the bucket. There's a bit of a line cut. Of course, yes, I understand everything now. Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer. Would you say this is a mysterious case? Lieutenant considers your question a moment before answering. No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. Why not? Lieutenant shrugs. The deceased security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take DeLorean and Polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. Yeah, I mean, that's true, I guess. Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could be sexy. There was some interest in the case in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was. Cut this boring stuff out immediately. You know what this case is about. Oh, I guess that tells it then. Excellent. Was there anything else? Actually, I have all I need for now. Good. Okay. I'm just looking for a journal actually. So we still need. So we're gonna have to go ask for Everett Claire's help to get the body down. So you need to ask about tattoos, and we need to pay for damages. We need to get some money from. We can also see if she made the call actually. So let's go see. Let's go call Sylvie, the one who made the call from the Willing and Rags. Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and a soft globe fuel preheater gauge. I should stop saying that one moment. Okay. All right. Let's pick up the radio again. This is Precinct 57. The operator agreed to shoot attack. How may I assist you? I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Of course. What is her number, officer? Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number? Yes, hold on. Lieutenant takes a look at his notes. Her number is 005-1944-298. Received. Hold on, officer. Sorry, I said I can marching rhythm the entire way. Let's wait patiently. Like a Saraka slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed. Officer, she finally returns. I have Sylvia Malachi on the line for you. Yes, hello. A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Oh, right. She recognizes your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it. You quit your job at the ruling. Why? Oh, you mean why did I leave the bar? You can hear her tense up on the other side. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing with you, sir. Well, wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing with me? The static wavers. Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone. Get away from whom? You know whom. You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. You mean me? You needed to get away from me. I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay? Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work? Maybe, I don't know. She seems to relax a little bit. I just know I have to take some time off right now. Was it you who called the police? No, not me. But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you? Of course it bothered me, but I thought the union already knew about the corpse. I meant us. You should have called the police. No one calls the police. You can hear her adjust the receiver in her hand. The union would get angry. What do you mean by that? You know, she seemed to be looking for words. What the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here. Garbage. Well, we already know the union is the law around here from Kim, so we're not really. Okay. Well, tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. Push her further. Show her the other ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand. You do? She's not relieved. What else can I do for you? Do you know maybe who made the call? No, sorry, I don't. She clears her throat. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Capitives take the wires. People don't have the money to have cables put in again. They use Union's phone or one of the coast. It was someone else. Lieutenant makes a note. We'll find him sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while. Okay, next question. Yeah, go on. Have you seen my badge? Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer, the law. My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere? No, I haven't. Sorry. Ooh, breakthrough. Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? Ooh, some kind of superstar. Oh, there'll be breakthrough imminent. Oh, sweet. We might get solutions soon. Alrighty, we'll continue talking though here. Kim doesn't have a uniform. He seems real to me. He's in plainclothes, voluntary. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Pursua's black uniforms to the highest ranks in RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them. Have you seen my policeman uniform? Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on, the disco things. Do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling? Well, there's an uncomfortable pause. You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I'm sorry about that. She doesn't sound like she's actually that sorry. Anything else, detective? You've seen my gun? Please, no, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective. She sounds beyond exasperated. I showed you my gun? When did it happen? You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and she stopped hesitantly, not sure if she should continue on. Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really want to know? And what? What did I do? You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you. Then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic. Some poor soul was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after. People tried to back away from you or even slip out of the door, but you screamed, I am the goddamn law and you have to listen to me. You're all suspects in a murder investigation. Okay, I don't know what to say. Me neither. Yeah, but what happened to my gun? No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looks like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask. She sighs. I think that's everything. I think I got everything I need. Thanks. I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye. Here to hang up. Wait, why does she seem angry with you? Wait, why does she seem angry with you? Empty roll. Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her, the willing rags, when she was still working there. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me what did I do. I can't remember anything. I'm not mad, just... Desax sighs again. You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then this squat thing happened. Just made me want to quit. What squat thing? The soft bird, the great squat. You threw it against the wall while screaming, F that bird, and laughing like a maniac. I think you said I've been giving you shit ever since you got there. Why do I end up screwing everything up? It was a pretty bird there since it started working in the whirling. Or since I started working in the whirling. I really liked her. We called her Scotty. The genuine sadness in her voice. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit? Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing on my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... She pauses. Go on, I want to know what I did. Yeah, well... You were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about, like, little things. Like not turning down the volume at 3 AM. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now. Hold on, which song? We Go On by the O.O. Or We Go On by the O.O. She sighs. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned into a parody. Sorry. Sorry about that song. To hell with that song. Then there was your room, your project, an experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send a cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant. I don't know what to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too. I'm sorry. And then I had to deal with your toilet, that one you clubbed with police documents, causing war damage downstairs in the kitchen. I wouldn't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, trying to sing karaoke, trying to kill yourself. Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant. No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. Damn. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought this up. Just try not to call me again. Let's pretend it never happened. What else did I sing before DOO? I'm looking for a song. Oh, all sorts of things. Disco, rock too. So much disco and rock. Was I singing the smallest church in St. Saëns? Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. Laird got the more that one came on. Excuse me. In an Empire. Interesting. You still have to find a copy though before we can blast it. Alright. Thank you for talking with me. Take care. Hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then the already familiar voice. Anything else I can help you with, officer? I'm done with the radio for now. 57 over and out. Her voice disappears into the void. Well, before we continue on though, we've got something to look through. Hull complete, some kind of superstar. They say the world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this you say, F off and die, in a cool voice. Okay, so, F off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets, and you're the first one. So, we got minus with logic, price of self-delusion, which gets understandable. Learning cap for visual calculus is rated to 6, learning cap for suggestions is rated to 6, learning cap for electronic chemistry raised to 6, and learning cap for composure raised to 6. Interesting. And doesn't say we can forget it. Alright, so we're essentially stuck with this, and we can increase our learning caps, it seems. It's pretty good, I have to say. Alrighty, so we have to keep searching for the caller now. Hold up. Alrighty. Let me drink some water here. I think that's all. You know what? I'm gonna do some exploration actually, guys. I'm gonna explore around and see what we got here. I think we got covered over all we got from there. What's this? So great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. Maybe. There's a bench. Bench. The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting. The lieutenant looks down the street. We can sit on the benches after we solve the murder. Let's go. You can do the bench if you need to pass time when the Lieutenant Krasky is gone. Okay. That trash can? Looks like it. Mail collection box. This post leavened to our mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads RCM Emergencies Desk No 8102 with slogan Mankind Be Vigilant. Good mailbox. Fuck F you mailbox. Good delivery mail delivery box. Pat the box. Tap it. God damn it. The box seems happy. Eat shit, pig. F'd by the Kun. And St. G with a crown having inscribed on it. Jenny is a whore. And base chat mailbox also. I feel your mail collection box. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful, so do you. You shudder, then you swallow. And then suddenly you see it. All over the other graffiti someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words Revachil forever. What's over here? This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. The book appears to be erotica. What about that actual erotica? On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. This book is about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name, Jean Quas Provignoa. A book about Baudoir culture, from its freedom and roaming upstream. And the book says you must retain a friend called John Hardbody at the near gym. A book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. So, I think our detective right now... Wait, there's something over there. Is that a bag? Hey, the El Plasio Frite. Hey, now we can collect stuff, so we can collect tar from the streets if we have to. Sweet. Okay. Well, I guess we can start collecting then, I guess. We can make some money then. Let's take a we're taking a break from the case for now. But it's interesting to see that we have... Our guy is very much effed up. And he did kinda F over a girl, a woman who's worth working there, so... Doesn't feel like our guy has been doing well. And I feel bad for him. But anyway, we'll just start collecting some bottles, I guess, for a bit. Okay, we're doing some exploration. Ancient fountain doesn't pump water anymore. There's 3 in it. Yeah, we're just taking a little bit of break from the case. You know, the cops take some breaks sometimes. Tire tracks leading on the road. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. Okay. Well, we got some of this now. Let's see if we can maybe drop them over here. The blue government runs. Press space to stop. Oops, excuse me for that. Insert your bottles. Hey, 1 real. Your bottles clunk in the machine. The money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a rich man now. Do you know what you should do with that money, kiddo? You should buy more alcohol and end the cycle of consumption. No. No need. We got enough money, I think. Secret container you can't open? Go to a pie bar. Already got it. Okay. So, I think the next part in the case you have to do is we have to access the harbor, which I believe is up north. What was that? Is that real? Unions are a scam! More money. Maybe this guy might know something about what's going on here.
Welcome to Revachol.
Racist lorry driver. This is the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Oh, you're just my partner like that.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Ah, there's racism. Oh no.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Sounds. The air between them goes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine. Well, I think we'll all learn something. Smiled the
I
lawyer
haven't
man.
learned anything I didn't know before.
Ten exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impatiently, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. So I might even say Revachol. I'm gonna take a wild guess. It's probably French, or at least France or some sort, because most of them are talking in a French accent, which I'm realizing. He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites. What are you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dockwork is on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation. Wait, how long has it been going on then? The strike? They've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. He gestures towards the lorries. But this here is just the last week or so. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Apples? Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions? Rhetoric. He's giving you a run around. Let's be honest, you were bested. Found his mug on the trash. Show him in. Yours? He says the yellow man mod and suddenly he explodes. Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything funny in the wild. Is it yours? God damn. He wipes it from the thanks, but no, it's not mine. I think we're done for now. Okay, hey, level up. Hey, level up, sweet. Okay, so we can check our map journal here. Let's see. I mean, we could take a calculus, maybe. I think we'll take visual calculus. Maybe like with the kind of us becoming a superstar car, maybe we like now have a better understanding of what's going on. Maybe so. Let's level it up. We'll see more if we want to get better at, but yeah. Okay, so we can do the footprints in the dust instead of tracks if we want to. And okay, guys. So I think the next part is, I believe we're going the right direction. I'm just going to ask again for the directions we got here, because I've forgotten if we're going the right place. Because I believe the harbor's up north of there, the east, or eastish.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
We need directions. Of course. Where to? What's up? What's in the east? The harbor gate. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow local politics. She shrugs. A frite store too. Alright. That's what I needed to know. Alright guys, I think we're going to end the episode here, right before we head to the harbor gate, to see if we can ask Mr. what's his name? Evard Claire's help to see if we can get the body down so we can investigate and do a check on it. And yeah, I think that will end the episode there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you have any queries or questions. Until then, I'll catch you guys later in the next episode. See you there.